Creating timed quizzes and exams in Courseworks. In this video, you will learn how to set up time parameters for a Courseworks quiz and how to adjust quiz time limits and quiz availability windows for individual students. Courseworks has 3 ways to set parameters for timing a quiz or exam. The quiz time limit sets a clock ticking from when an individual student accesses the quiz and cuts that student's access off at the end of the time limit, even if the availability window is still open. The available to and from times set when students can get access to a quiz and when the access is cut off. And the moderate quiz interface allows you to give individual students extra time on their time limit. In the quiz details area, set the time limit for the quiz. For example, if you want to give students 90 minutes to take an exam, this is where you enter the 90 minutes. This will trigger a timer to begin for each student when they first access the exam and will cut off access to the exam after 90 minutes. Step 2. In the quiz options area, set your available from and to windows. You can set different windows for different students or groups of students. You should give your students some padding at the end of your available to window to accommodate technical difficulties. For example, if you want students to take an exam with a 60-minute time limit, give them an 80-minute window. Otherwise, students who accessed the exam slightly late will be cut off before they've actually used their 60 minutes. Assign different longer windows to students who are entitled to extra time for disability accommodations. You will need to do this in addition to giving them a longer time limit in the quiz moderation area. Assign different windows to students living in different time zones. Once you are done setting the quiz options in the details area and you have published your quiz, a Moderate Quiz button will appear. This button opens an interactive area with different features. Before the quiz availability window opens, you can use this moderation area to assign different time limits to individual students. Do this by clicking the pencil and assigning a new time limit. Please note that you must also have assigned a long enough window to the student to accommodate this new time limit. Otherwise, the student will still be cut off at the end of the window. Once your availability window opens, you can use the moderation window to see which students have started the quiz and how much time each one has left. Assign longer time limits to students using the clock icon. Note, once a student has begun a quiz, you can only adjust that student's time limit using the clock icon. Also note that an adjustment made through the clock icon will override the availability window end time. For students taking exams online, timed exams can be even more stressful than an in-class exam. Students taking a remote exam may be in a variety of situations with better or worse internet connectivity, distractions in their environment, and other life pressures. Try to be as flexible and generous as possible with your time limits and availability windows, and remember to communicate your expectations for the exam to students clearly and on multiple occasions. Thanks for watching.